Hello, everyone, and welcome to News 43. Um, we have some very, very sad news to announce from politics. Um, I've heard of this. I've heard of him, but this is very, very sad news, and that is David Dinkins, former mayor of New York City, has passed away at the age of 93. Um, he was the first African American New York City mayor, and it's just very, very sad news to hear. His wife, Joyce Dinkins, uh, not like 2 months ago passed away also. So this is very, very sad news. I want to bring you all the news about it that I can hear. Um yeah, so let's just jump into it. It's pretty sad news to hear about. 93 years old, David Dinkins. New York City first black mayor David Dinkins has died at the age of 93. At least we can't listen to that, guys. We're talking about David Dinkins, a fighter, first black mayor of New York City. So police responded to Dinkins. Police responded to Dinkins' home Monday evening, just around after 9 p.m. after a 911 call came in from a home health aide who discovered him. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Dinkins was the 106th mayor of the city and the first and so far only black person to hold the office. So, Dinkins went from the New York City Assembly to become Manhattan Borough President. We talked about Eric Adams; he was going to run for NYC mayor. Talking about another New York mayor. Sorry, the pinnacle of his cancer was becoming mayor of New York City, making history in the process. The Democrat ran against Republican Rudy Giuliani in 1989 and defeated him. They matched against each other again in 1993. That time, Giuliani won. So they were big rivals, and I heard Ed Koch was a big rival, three-term guy. But we just got to take a moment. Rudy Giuliani posted a nice tweet last night, I heard. Now, earlier this morning, Giuliani tweeted his condolences to Dinkins' family. I extend my deepest condolences to to the family of the mayor, David Dinkins, and to many New Yorkers who loved and supported him. He gave a great deal of his life to serve in service to our great city. This service will be respected and honored by all. It's a very nice tweet, Rudy Giuliani. Dinkins would lead the nation's largest city through some of its toughest times economically, politically, and socially during in the early 1990s. I left on my own time, I guess, but it's in August of 1991, just 18 months after he was sworn in as mayor, Jewish driver hit and killed a 7-year-old African American child, Gavin Cato. Tensions quickly um, escalated, and that exploded when a group of young black men stabbed and killed Jewish student Yanko Razanbeam for rioting lasted 3 days. Yeah, there was just some big riots in the 1990s. After the riots, the focus became reducing crime. Dinkins added more cops and hired Ray Kelly's as NYPD commissioner. Kelly would later be responsible for a huge increase in stop and frisk under the Bloomberg administration. Violent crimes dropped, but Dinkins believed he never got credit for it. Yeah, so under him there was the crime. Um, so and it was going on in the South Bronx. A lot of these riots. Um, As an historic figure himself, it was a job to welcome making history Nelson Mandela to New York City soon after Mandela's release from years in prison and fighting South African apartheid. Dinkins admitted several times over the years that goal was fostering racial harmony in New York fell short. But in his memoir, he wrote he believed it was racism that cost him the election to Giuliani in 1993. 1993. I think I told you that. Mayor. One of Dinkins' great accomplishments by expanding the U.S. Tennis Association in Queens and keeping the U.S. Open in New York for decades to come. Wow. He must have changed it from Horace Hills um, what do you call it? The Arthur Ashe Stadium. Yes. History making probably wasn't on Dickens' radar when he grew up in both Trenton, New Jersey and Harlem. His dad, a barber and real estate agent, and his mom, a domestic worker, separated when Dickens was just 6. He tried to enlist the Marine Corps as World War II was ending, but he told the Corps had already filled the racial quote the blacks. He searched for the Northeast until he found a record station for his service. He later became a Congressional Gold Medal. He later earned a Congressional Gold Medal. So that's Joyce Dinkins right there. You can't really see it because but she died a couple months ago. He was the first lady. There's Bill Ritter. He looks so weird on him. Well, he doesn't look weird, but. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. Um, he met his wife Joyce at Howard University, and he always referred um to her as her passing of former mayor came less than 2 months after his wife death of his wife Joyce Dinkins, who died in October. Yeah, so that's he was big in education, David Dinkins. Very, very sad news. Um uh yeah, all my condolences, just like Giuliani said, go out to his family and a lot more people. So thank you so much for your service, um, Dinkins, and you will always be remembered. Thank you so much, David. Thank you guys for watching News 43. Please like, subscribe if you have comments down below. I'll talk to you again soon. News 43, News Everywhere with 43.